Welcome back to the channel where we dive into rare coins, hidden treasures, and valuable finds you may have sitting in your pocket change right now. If you love coins, collecting, and learning about the incredible history behind them, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe because today we are talking about an amazing discovery that has shocked coin collectors and enthusiasts around the world. That is right, we are discussing the 2004 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny that could be worth up to $18,000 in today's market. You heard that right. A simple penny minted in 2004 at the Denver Mint could make you a small fortune if you happen to find the right one. History of the 2004 D. Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has a long and fascinating history that dates all the way back to 1909 when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin became one of the most beloved pieces of U.S. currency. Over the decades, the design has seen some changes, but the image of Lincoln on the obverse has remained a constant. The reverse of the penny in 2004 still featured the traditional Lincoln Memorial design, which was used from 1959 until 2008 before it was replaced by the shield reverse in 2010. The 2004 D. Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small d mint mark below the date on the obverse. Hundreds of millions of these pennies were produced, which means finding a regular 2004 D penny is quite common. However, there are rare error coins and high-grade specimens that can be worth a lot of money, and that is what we are going to talk about in this video, why some 2004 D Lincoln pennies are worth thousands. You might be wondering how a coin with a face value of just 1 cent could be worth thousands of dollars. The answer lies in two factors: minting errors and high-grade condition. Let us start with minting errors. Errors occur during the production process when something goes wrong at the mint. Some of the most valuable errors on the 2004 D. Lincoln penny include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on the wrong planchet. A doubled die error happens when the die used to strike the coin is improperly made, causing a doubling effect on some of the design elements. In the case of the 2004 D penny, collectors have reported examples with noticeable doubling on Lincoln's eye and the lettering, which significantly increases the value. Another valuable error to look out for is the off-center strike, where the design is misaligned due to improper positioning of the blank coin in the press. Depending on how far off-center the strike is, the coin's value can skyrocket, especially if a large portion of the design is missing, but the date and mint mark are still visible. The third major factor that determines value is whether the coin was struck on the wrong planchet. For example, if a Lincoln cent was mistakenly struck on a dime planchet, it would be much thinner and lighter than a regular penny, making it an extremely rare and valuable find. High-grade 2004 D pennies worth big money, aside from errors. High-grade examples of the 2004 D penny can be worth thousands. The Sheldon scale, which grades coins from 1 to 70, determines a coin's condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Most pennies in circulation have wear and tear, making them worth only face value. However, if you find a 2004 D penny in pristine condition with full original luster, no scratches, and no signs of circulation, it could be graded MS67 or even higher. These ultra-high-grade coins are extremely rare and desirable among collectors. The record price for a 2004 D. Lincoln cent in top condition has reached as high as $18,000. That is right, someone paid $18,000 for a penny at auction. The reason? It was a nearly perfect specimen with no flaws, making it a standout piece for any collector looking to complete their set. How to find a valuable 2004 D. Lincoln penny? Now you may be wondering how you can find one of these rare pennies. The good news is that they could be hiding in plain sight. Check your pocket change, coin jars, and rolls of pennies from the bank. If you have old coin collections from family members, go through them carefully. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to examine the details of the coin, especially the date, mint mark, and any signs of doubling or misalignment. If you think you have a valuable 2004 D penny, consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable company such as Peace GS or NGC. They will authenticate and grade the coin, which can significantly increase its market value when selling to collectors. Oh, there you have it. The 2004 D. Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but certain rare varieties can be worth thousands of dollars. Whether it is an error coin, an off-center strike, or a high-grade specimen, this is one penny you do not want to overlook. Be sure to check your change and keep an eye out for those rare finds because you never know what treasures you might have sitting in your coin jar. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like and subscribe for more content about rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you have ever found a rare coin in your change. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love coins, rare finds, and hidden treasures that could be sitting in your pocket change right now, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1985 no-mint-mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This little copper coin might seem like just another ordinary penny, but believe it or not, some of these are worth a small fortune. One specific example recently sold for an astonishing $97,201. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth nearly $100,000. So, what makes this coin so special? How can you identify if you have one? And what factors determine its true market value? Stick around as we uncover everything you need to know about this rare and valuable penny, history of the 1985 Lincoln penny. Before we get into the rare and valuable versions of this coin, let's first understand its history. The 1985 Lincoln cent was part of the long-running Lincoln penny series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. These pennies were originally made of 95% copper, but transitioned to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982 due to rising metal costs. By 1985, all Lincoln pennies were being produced using this new composition, with a zinc core and a thin outer layer of copper, giving them that familiar reddish-brown appearance. The 1985 penny was struck in two major locations: the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Denver bear a small D mint mark below the date, while those struck in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark. This is why you'll find some 1985 pennies without a mint mark, which is completely normal. However, what makes some of these no-mint mark pennies worth thousands? It all comes down to rarity, errors, and condition. Why some 1985 and no-mint mark pennies are worth a lot. There are a few factors that can make a 1985 Lincoln cent without a mint mark worth big money. First, let's talk about errors. Certain mint errors, such as double die obverse, DDO, varieties, off-center strikes, and planchet issues, can make a coin extremely valuable. The most famous and sought-after error for this year is the double die obverse, where parts of the coin, especially the lettering or Lincoln's profile, appear doubled due to a misalignment during the striking process. If you spot this error on a 1985 penny with no mint mark, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands of dollars. Another key factor is condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. A standard circulated 1985 penny might only be worth its face value, but if you find one in mint state condition, graded MS 67 or higher by a professional grading service like Peace GS or NGC, its value can skyrocket. The $97,201 penny we mentioned earlier, it was in near-perfect condition, making it an extremely rare find. Rarity and market value. So, how rare are these high-value 1985 no-mint mark pennies? The vast majority of 1985 pennies are common and worth just 1 cent, but those with rare errors and pristine conditions are the ones collectors go crazy for. The market value depends on the demand among collectors, historical auction prices, and the rarity of the coin's specific features. In recent years, high-grade 1985 pennies have consistently sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. Even without a major error, an MS-67 or MS-68 coin can fetch anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s. The record-breaking $97,201 sale was an outlier, but it proves that rare and well-preserved 1985 pennies can achieve staggering prices under the right circumstances. How to check if you have a valuable 1985 penny? Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these rare pennies sitting in my change jar? Here's what you should do to check. 1. Look for a 1985 penny without a mint mark. This means it was struck in Philadelphia. Point 2. Inspect it for errors, especially the doubled die obverse. Use a magnifying glass to see if any of the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's profile appear doubled. Point 3. Check the condition. If it's heavily circulated, it's unlikely to be worth much. But if it looks nearly perfect with little to no wear, it could be valuable. Point 4. Consider getting it graded. If you believe your penny is in excellent condition or has an error, sending it to a professional grading service can help determine its true value. The 1985 no mint mark Lincoln penny might seem like just another common coin. But as we've seen today, certain rare examples can be worth a life-changing amount of money. Whether it's due to an error, a high grade, or both, these pennies are proof that valuable treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So next time you go through your spare change, be sure to keep an eye out. You never know when you might strike it rich with a simple penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest coin collecting updates. Have you ever found a rare penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel where we bring you the latest and most exciting coin discoveries and values. If you are a coin collector or just someone who stumbled upon an old penny in your change, you might want to stick around because today we are talking about one of the most interesting and valuable pennies out there, the 1976 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909, but the 1976 no mint mark penny is one that has gained significant attention over the years, and for good reason. This penny is not just any ordinary coin. It carries a fascinating history and could be worth a small fortune if you find the right one. First, let us talk about the history of this coin. The 1976 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it does not have a mint mark, unlike coins from Denver, which bear the D mint mark, and those from San Francisco that typically have an S. Philadelphia minted pennies during this time often did not carry any mint mark at all. This was standard practice for many years, but what makes the 1976 penny special is its rarity in certain conditions and errors found on some of the coins. Now, let us get into the exciting part, the value of this penny. As of today, the highest recorded sale of a 1976 no mint mark Lincoln penny reached an astonishing $82,541 at auction. This price was achieved due to the coin being in impeccable condition and having certain rare features, including a potential mint error and an exceptionally high grade by professional coin grading services. Most 1976 pennies that are found in circulation are worth only their face value, which is 1 cent. However, if you have one that is in near perfect condition or has a unique error, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The key is to look for specific qualities, such as a double die obverse, which means that the design appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. Other valuable features include off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, or coins with full red color, which means they have retained their original copper luster without turning brown over time. So, how can you tell if your 1976 penny is valuable? The first step is to check its condition. If it is in mint state, meaning it has never been used in circulation and has no signs of wear, then it may already be worth more than a regular penny. The next step is to look for errors using a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. If you spot doubling in the letters or numbers or any striking anomalies, then you may have a rare find on your hands. Once you have identified a potentially valuable coin, you should consider getting it graded by a professional service such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Company (NGC). These organizations can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which will significantly impact its market value. A higher grade means a higher value, and collectors are always looking for top quality specimens to add to their collections. Now, let us talk about the current market trends. The 1976 no mint mark penny has seen an increase in demand among collectors over the past few years. The recent auction sale of over $82,000 has brought renewed attention to this coin, causing more people to check their change and collections for hidden treasures. While not every 1976 penny will be worth a fortune, it is always worth taking a closer look, especially if you have an uncirculated or error variety. For those looking to sell a valuable 1976 penny, there are several options available. You can try selling it on online marketplaces, like eBay or through reputable coin dealers and auction houses. Websites like Heritage Auctions and Great Collections are great places to list rare coins and reach serious collectors willing to pay top dollar for high-quality specimens. It is important to do your research and ensure you are dealing with trusted buyers to get the best price for your coin. So, what does the future hold for the value of the 1976 no mint mark penny? Like all collectible items, its value depends on demand, rarity, and overall interest in the coin collecting community. As more people become aware of rare and valuable pennies, it is likely that prices for top-grade specimens will continue to rise. If you have a 1976 penny in pristine condition, it might be a good idea to hold on to it, as it could become even more valuable in the future. To sum it up, the 1976 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin with a rich history and a potential value that far exceeds its face value. While most of these pennies are common and worth only 1 cent, rare examples with high grades or minting errors can be worth thousands, and in some cases, even tens of thousands of dollars. If you think you have a valuable 1976 penny, be sure to check its condition, look for errors, and consider getting it professionally graded. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you have checked your change for rare pennies and if you have ever come across a valuable coin. Happy collecting, and see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an absolutely incredible topic that's going to blow your mind. We're diving deep into the world of rare coins, and we'll be talking about one specific penny, the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln 1 cent penny, that has been selling for insane amounts of money. Can you believe that a penny, something you might find lying around in your change, could actually be worth $91,864? That's right. This small copper coin has shocked collectors and experts alike, and today, we're going to break down its history, key features, and what makes it so valuable. Make sure to watch the video till the end because you don't want to miss any details. And if you love coin collecting and rare money discoveries, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. All right, let's get started. History of the 1975 Lincoln penny. The 1975 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which started way back in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. By 1975, the design had already gone through several modifications, but the core elements remain the same. Obverse. Front side, a portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Reverse. Back side, the Lincoln Memorial. Introduced in 1959. Metal composition, 95% copper, 5% zinc. Most 1975 pennies were produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, while proof versions were struck at the San Francisco Mint. However, what makes this coin special is the lack of a mint mark, and that's where the real mystery and value come into play. Why the 1975 no mint mark penny is so rare. If you've ever looked closely at a modern US coin, you might notice a small letter indicating where it was minted. For example, D stands for Denver, S stands for San Francisco. No mint mark usually means it was minted in Philadelphia. Now, here's where things get interesting. In 1975, Philadelphia coins were not supposed to have a mint mark, so most 1975 Lincoln cents without a mint mark are fairly common. However, some incredibly rare error coins exist that make them highly valuable. Some 1975 pennies were mistakenly struck on experimental planchets, blanks that were not the standard copper-zinc composition. Others feature doubling errors, off-center strikes, and misprints, all of which increase their worth exponentially. How much is a 1975 no mint mark penny worth? All right, let's talk money. How much can you expect to get for a 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Regular 1975 pennies in circulated condition are usually only worth their face value, 1 cent. Uncirculated or mint state coins, MS-60 or higher, can fetch $1 to $10 depending on condition. Rare error pennies or coins with unique characteristics can skyrocket in value. Now, here's where things get crazy. One special 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny recently sold for an unbelievable $91,864 at an auction. What made this penny so valuable? It was in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher. It had a unique die error that made it one of a kind. IT was struck on a rare experimental planchet, making it a must-have for collectors. How to identify a valuable 1975 penny? So, how can you check if you have a valuable 1975 Lincoln penny hiding in your collection? Here's what to look for. Check for errors, double die obverse. DDO, look at Lincoln's profile, date, or lettering. If they appear doubled, you might have a rare coin. Off-center strikes. If the design is not properly aligned, the value goes up significantly. Struck on the wrong planchet. If the penny looks different in color or weight, it might be a rare experimental strike. Check the condition. Coins that have no scratches, no discoloration, and sharp details are worth more. The best way to determine value is to have your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Compare auction prices. Look at recent auction records to see how much similar coins have sold for. Coins with errors and high-grade conditions are the most valuable, where TOs sell a rare 1975 penny. If you believe you have a valuable 1975 Lincoln penny, here are the best places to sell it. Online auctions, eBay, heritage auctions, great collections, coin dealers, and shops. Visit a professional coin dealer for an appraisal. Coin shows and expos. Meet collectors willing to pay top dollar. Facebook groups and coin forums. Connect with enthusiasts who might be interested in buying the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Might seem like an ordinary coin, but some rare versions of it are worth life-changing amounts of money. If you have a 1975 penny lying around, it's definitely worth checking for errors, unique features, and high-quality condition. Who knows? You might be holding a small fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on amazing coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you have a rare coin in your collection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we have an incredible story about a rare and valuable 1972 Lincoln penny with no mint mark that has shocked collectors worldwide. If you happen to have this particular coin, you might just be sitting on a fortune. Stay tuned as we explore the history, unique features, errors, and the astonishing market value of this rare cent. History of the 1972 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909 and was originally designed by Victor David Brenner to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Over the decades, it has seen several changes, from the composition to different design variations. The 1972 Lincoln penny is one of the most significant years for collectors, mainly because of an extraordinary error that makes certain coins highly desirable, the NO mint mark feature. Most 1972 Lincoln cents were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not use a mint mark. However, what makes certain 1972 pennies valuable is not just the absence of the mint mark, but the presence of a dramatic doubled die error. The doubled die error explained. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1972 penny is the famous doubled die obverse, which resulted from a misalignment during the minting process. This doubling effect is visible in the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1972. Due to this prominent error, these coins have become a must-have for serious collectors. Why this coin is so valuable? There are several varieties of the doubled die error for the 1972 Lincoln penny, with the most significant being the Type 1 variety. The sharp and noticeable doubling in this variety makes it the most desirable among collectors. Coins in uncirculated condition, or those graded by professional agencies such as PCGS or NGC, can fetch thousands of dollars at auction, recent market value, and record sales. One of the most incredible sales of a 1972 Lincoln penny with the doubled die error reached a staggering price of $73,863. This record-breaking auction price has brought attention to this seemingly ordinary penny. While not every 1972 Lincoln cent is worth this much, even lower-grade examples can still be valued at hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and demand. How to identify if you have a valuable 1972 Lincoln penny. If you want to check whether you have a rare 1972 doubled die penny, follow these steps. Look closely at the inscriptions, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." If you notice distinct doubling, you may have a valuable coin. Inspect the date 1972 for any signs of doubling. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to get a clearer view of the details. Compare your coin with images of verified doubled die varieties. If you suspect you have a valuable specimen, consider getting it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. Other valuable Lincoln pennies to look for. If you enjoy searching for rare and valuable coins, here are a few. Other Lincoln cents that could be worth a fortune. 1943 copper penny, one of the rarest pennies in existence, worth over $100,000.1955 doubled die penny. Another famous era coin that can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. 1969 S doubled die penny, one of the most sought-after doubled die pennies, highly valuable in high grades. The 1972 Lincoln penny with the doubled die error is proof that hidden treasures can be found in everyday pocket change. If you come across one, it could be your lucky day. Be sure to check your pennies, and who knows, you might just find a valuable piece of numismatic history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more rare coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting!